Hi, I'm Jennifer, and I'm from Chicago. For as long as I can remember, I've always been considered the class nerd, the smarty pants, the teacher's puppet, always getting straight A's, always getting celebrated by the adults around me, and consistently being looked down on by my classmates. They hated me, and they didn't even try to hide it. Every day started the same, with someone yelling, "Boo-hoo! What's it gonna be today, Jennifer? Another A? Did you spend the whole night studying while the rest of us were having fun and living our lives? You did, didn't you? Why can't you just be normal and party or sleep or fall asleep at parties like the rest of us? You think you're better than us?" And Mr. Jones, my favorite teacher, was always protecting me from everybody. "Leave Jennifer alone. She's no one's puppet. She's just a girl who likes studying, that's all," he would say. I couldn't help but wonder, why is everybody so mad that I'm a good student? I've always felt good about it, especially because it makes my mom so happy. My mom is the best person I've ever met. She's adorable, and she encourages me to do everything. Since my dad died, she's only been devoted to being the best mom she could be. And sometimes I feel kind of bad about it, because she doesn't really have time for herself. That's why I would never tell her anything about what is going on at school. She hasn't had a boyfriend ever since my dad passed, and it's been ages. So I thought I might do something about it. I looked it up on the internet and I saw a bunch of dating websites. None of these were gonna work though, because my mom is really bad with technology. So I thought maybe something else would do the trick. And I found a place in town that was about to hold a blind date night. You know, the kind of dates where people talk with someone in a dark room for a couple of minutes and then another person, then another one. And if you like somebody, you just go outside by the end of the night and meet them in person. I thought that was gonna be absolutely perfect. So I signed my mom up for it without telling her anything. And when I got home from school, I told her to get ready because she was going out that night. She looked at me suspiciously, and after a bit of a disagreement, she started to get ready. And after an hour, she left her room and, oh boy, she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. I was mad that nobody there was going to get to see her until the end of the night. So my mom hops inside of a cab and goes to the place where the blind dates are going to start. I waited at home alone. 2 long hours passed, and I was starting to get very anxious. Then I hear the door at my house, and my mom comes in with a huge smile on her face. "I met someone, and he's incredible. I think I fell in love at first sight. I want both of you to meet tomorrow after school. We're gonna go have some lunch together," my mom said. I thought it was amazing. My mom was finally doing something for herself other than taking care of me. My dad would be very proud of how I helped her. I was sure of that. I was eager to see my mother happy. So as soon as the school's bell rang, I went straight out of the exit. My mom was standing there as radiant as ever. "So where's this awesome person you met yesterday?" I asked her. "Oh, he's coming here. In fact, he's right behind you," she said. I looked back, completely confused. And the only other person I saw coming directly towards us was Mr. Jones. He went straight to my mother and kissed her in front of everyone. And I mean everyone. All of my classmates saw that. Oh my God, what is going on? "Jones, this is my daughter Jennifer," my mom said, introducing us. I think we already know each other. Hi, Jennifer, we have a lot to talk about," he said. A lot to talk about? I could already hear the voices of all my classmates whispering around me and judging what's happening. "So that's how she gets her A's. She's truly a teacher's pet." The whispering and the sneers and the jeers were just coming faster than I could handle it. I was already getting really anxious. We went to go have some lunch, and although my mom and Mr. Jones were having a blast, I could barely focus on the conversation. All I could think was, this is gonna get worse at my school. Now I'm really the teacher's pet, and not only that, he could be my new father. My teacher could be my dad. I didn't want to say anything because I was afraid of hurting my mom's feelings. But I was right. The next few days just got worse. The bullying was so bad that one of the girls took all my books and my notebooks and threw them in the trash. I didn't know what to do. So I figured that the only thing I could do to stop all the harassment was stop being the teacher's pet. I purposely made all my grades drop. No more A's meant that no one could say anything about me. They eventually left me alone, and some of them even started to be my friends. But my mom took notice of this, and one day when I got home, she was waiting for me, with Mr. Jones by her side. "What is going on? All your grades are low. You have friends that are bad for you, and you're not even talking to me anymore," my mom said. "Well, that's way better than just being the teacher's pet," I screamed. "Is it all because of Mr. Jones? Are they bullying you because I'm dating your teacher? He told me what was going on. Why didn't you tell me anything? My mom asked. Because you have your own problems, Mom, and you were all alone by yourself, and you finally looked happy. I didn't want to interfere, I told her. Then Mr. Jones chimed in. Jennifer, I told your mother because I want the best for you, and that's what she wants as well. You don't have to change anything about yourself to appeal to others. We'll help you solve your problems so you can get back to being yourself. We all hugged each other. I couldn't have wished for someone better for my mom. Truthfully, they're perfect. The next day, we reported all the kids who were bullying me at school, and they all got expelled. I recovered back to my good grade status, and the best thing about it is I gained a new loving family member who takes care of me. I still don't have a lot of friends, but what the heck, I'll just wait for college.